Nuestras predicciones para el Gran Premio de la Ciudad de México.
Grand Prix.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the B1 podcast with Matt and Tommy. It's prediction time once again. It is getting very tasty. 5 races, Grand Prix, plus 2 sprints to go. So it's 48-46 to you, Tommy, so you need to calm down and keep this close to the final Grand Prix. So let's see what you've cooked up this week. Let's start with biggest good surprise. I'm backing my man, and I feel like I've backed him many times going into Mexico. It's a low grip track. It's Valtteri Bottas. It's Valtteri Bottas, the goat of low grip tracks. They're off the back of looking horrendous in the last race, so something crazy is going to have to happen, but I will literally take Bottas beating 2 cars in order for this to come in. So what is there to lose?
Bottas,
exactly.
Interesting. So my biggest good surprise, I've gone for Lando Norris. I say he didn't have the best weekend. He still had a good performance. I think a lot of people forget that he's still, still very, very quick, but didn't get the result that he was after. But I think that will change in Mexico. I don't think McLaren have suddenly lost pace. I do think it was a bit of a flash in the pan where they were. In Austin, so yeah, I think Norris is going to come back and have
a bad way.
A burn in the pan.
I was going to say, a flash in the pan's usually a good thing that doesn't last.
Yeah, a fire in the pan, but a bad fire. A stain in the pan.
Okay, let's move on. Wow, beautifully elocuted there, Tommy. Okay, let's go to biggest flop. Max Verstappen. The power.
Mexico, of all places.
The power is, I can feel it in my veins. Okay, it's coursing through me. Max Verstappen's having a terrible weekend. Don't know why. Is it me just hoping that the championship goes down to the wire? Yes. But there's also part of me that wrote this down and is now regretting it immediately. But I've locked it in. The biggest flop returns in Mexico.
Just vibes.
It's always vibes, mate. It's always vibes.
Yeah. It's his race as well normally, isn't it? Mexico is like the one that he does well, but it'd be interesting to see your powers versus mine and how they go. Biggest flop, I've gone for Yuki Tsunoda. Didn't have a good weekend last time. Concerned it might get worse, particularly if Lawson doesn't have a grid penalty this time. I think he had a bad race, didn't he, in Mexico last time, where he made a bit of a crazy lunge when he was doing very well. And yeah, I think there'll be a lot of pressure on Yuki Tsunoda going into this race because of what happened with Lawson last time. And I've just got a bad feeling that he's going to have a bit of a difficult one.
Okay, look forward to seeing Tsunoda on the podium. Great work there, Tommy.
So do I.
I see what you're doing there. So obviously I biggest flop to Max Verstappen. I said that I was hoping for a championship to go down to the wire. Well, we go to pole position. Forget Lando Norris taking him to the wire. It's Charles Leclerc on pole. Because I didn't back him last time, and then he went and won Austin, and Ferrari are actually looking rather tasty. And look, did they not get a random front row lockout here not that long ago? I feel like it was last year. Last year that was it a front row lockout? I think it was. It was a Ferrari one too.
It was out
of nowhere. So Ferrari good form. I look at that last year. 2 and 2 equals 7. Probably.
Yeah. My maths is also bad apparently because I've also gone for Charles Leclerc.
Oh, stop it, you saucy sausage.
Ferrari looked very, very good indeed in Austin. Pole last year. Leclerc's amazing in qualifying, and I won't put him past getting pole position again. Ferrari love to turn the wick up at the end of the season and suddenly just find a bucket load of performance as well when you get right near to the end of the season. So I could see another pole for Charles Leclerc. But there's not been that many of them this year, has there?
It's actually been the same amount of wins as poles.
Oh, so your prediction is still on.
Let's go to our top 3. Starting with 3rd place, I have gone for Carlos Sainz. Yep, Ferrari going to be quick. Carlos is going to be there. But it's not going to be any higher than third. I feel it. I feel like Carlos is going to have a good weekend. Don't get me wrong. Like Austin was a great weekend for him. Have I put his teammate ahead of him? Stay tuned to the next couple of minutes to find out.
P3, I've gone for Max Verstappen. So, yeah, he's going to get another podium. But I think the last race showed that they've improved a little bit, but they're still not quite there compared to the Ferraris and the McLarens. So even though it is his track that he normally would perform well at, even when it was, the Mercedes dominance, Max would seem to win all the time at Mexico. But I'm going for P3.
In second place, I've gone for Lando Norris. Yep, Lando is going to have a better-ish weekend, I think. I think that McLaren will be a strong package. In Austin, as you said, Tommy, earlier, they were still decent. They just didn't deliver what perhaps they should have done.
P2, I have gone for Charles Leclerc. He's going to have a good race, but despite starting from pole, I've not gone for the victory. I think mainly my thinking here is, as I mentioned where we were talking about pole position, it's very difficult at the start when you're leading, and I think normal service will resume with a Charles Leclerc pole and a not win.
I'm not happy at all about those comments, to be honest with you. Okay, in first position, I've of course gone for Charles Leclerc. Should have really learned from the fact I put everything Lando Norris last time out, and then that did not come in. And usually when I back Ferrari off of a good performance, that's when it doesn't usually do very well. So will I regret these predictions? Probably. But I have to. I can't not back them again.
And then you'll get, all the Charles Leclerc fans will go, why are you backing him? Because you jinxed him. Right, so P1, I've gone for Lando Norris. I think he's going to return to form. I think he's going to have another one of those races like he did in Zandvoort, Singapore, for example, where he gets into the lead at the start and then he goes, see you later. He had an amazing race here last year from the back where he kind of carved his way through the field, and this year he's in a much better car, so I think he's going to deliver a very good performance.
Let's go to our one crazy prediction. And I've been cooking on this one. Sergio Perez scores a top 6. So I was looking, and he has scored.
Checks results.
2, 3, 4, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 13 races, he's had one top 6 in the last 13. Yeah.
What?
He's finished 7th, 10th, 17th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 7th, 17th, 7th, 8th, 18th, 18th, 8th. That's the last 13 results.
Oh, wow.
So that is a loophole if I've ever seen it. I mean, it's not even a loophole because it's probably not going to happen.
No, because yeah,
one top 6 in 13 races.
That is crazy. I didn't comprehend. I knew obviously he was finishing a long way behind Max and not having great performances, but it kind of felt like he was still there in the points. But yeah, it has been very much 7th and 8th basically all the time.
Yeah, that's what you get with 4 quick teams now, doesn't it? You have them rather back. So
indeed,
yeah, that's my crazy prediction. Tommy, what loophole have you found?
I have found, I am backing Ferrari, and I'm going to say that Ferrari overtake Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship.
Off the back of Ferrari taking about 40 points out of them in the last race. Very interesting. Are you going to lock that in? Because I'm going to put it to the comments, and if they negate your crazy prediction, you don't have a crazy prediction for this week. Thoughts?
Wait, I don't even get one.
Well, no, you've
had worse. You've had far.
Tommy, you
more
are 2 points ahead, and I am going to question everything from here on in. If there is not a crazy prediction right now, maybe you could say Ferrari outscore Red Bull by a certain amount of points. Sure, but overtaking them for 8, I'm not having. I'm sorry, they're off the back of a 1-2.
8. Well, they got to score 9.
Yes, I know that, but that's not big enough of a.
How much did they outscore them last race?
A massive amount. They had the sprint as well, where they finished second and fourth. Sorry.
Right, you do the fan ones, and I'll think of another because you're annoyingly right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, the 3 crazy predictions from you, wonderful lot, whilst Tommy whirs in his brain about what loophole he can go through this time. Librarian Bert. Lawson out qualifies and finishes ahead of Perez in the main race. Wow, that's a double whammy. Okay. Farhan S74189342. Lewis Hamilton podium after a bad weekend in the US. Okay. And finally, it's Peter Clark. Top 5 finish for a Formula B car. Interesting. Okay. Well, those are 3 of those. Tommy, have you come up with a crazy prediction yet?
I will go for Esteban Ocon best of the rest.
Okay, I'll allow that. I know exactly what you're doing. Ocon gets the upgrade, then finishes best of the rest, which he actually should have done last time out. But that's fair enough. That's crazy. Okay, I'll allow it. Thank you very much, Tommy. And there we go. That is our predictions done and dusted. Love the little battle that we've had here. But you've got to fight for every point right now, Tommy. And I'm not letting crazy predictions like that slip through the net. And I did my research for my one.
And you are 2 points behind
exactly.
as well.
So thanks for the leniency there, Tommy. There we go then. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. As we say, live show tickets to our UK tour in the middle of December are live. Edinburgh is sold out, done and dusted. Sorry, Scotland, but you sold out that incredibly quickly. If you want to come to any of the other venues, then there'll be a link in our socials and everywhere else. Just type in P1 live show tickets. And we will see you very soon. Mexico. We'll be back for our normal watch-alongs as well, so look forward to that. And we'll see you very soon. Lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, make sure we cook Tommy. All right, everybody? Get in the comments right now and call him out for that absolute BS crazy prediction.